Salute, folks. It's your boy, the insurance junkie, your fiduciary fella, the all-star advisor Alonzo Hall, your social media insurance bro and registered financial consultant, and this is Debt After Death, where we expose how good families lose great assets. Not because they did anything wrong, but because nobody explained the rules. So let me clear up one of the most dangerous half-truths in estate planning. A lot of people say, I'm good, my spouse is the beneficiary, or I'm good, my kids are named, they'll be fine. And that sounds responsible, but being named the beneficiary doesn't equal being financially protected. Because here's the truth that nobody explains. Assets can be inherited, but debt doesn't disappear. And timing is unforgiving. Ownership without liquidity is risk. Let's say you inherit the house. You're the beneficiary, the deed transfers, all that good stuff. Congratulations. Now here's what also transfers immediately. Property taxes, insurance, maintenance, utilities, and often the mortgage. But guess what doesn't transfer? Cash. So now the family owns an asset but lacks liquidity. And when the bills come due, before money shows up, families don't end up making strategic decisions. They make urgent ones. Urgent decisions destroy wealth. Now, let's move on to the timing trap that nobody talks about. And this is the part people miss. Retirement accounts take time. Probate takes time. Business interests take time. Real estate takes time. But grief doesn't pause the bills. Funerals don't wait. Mortgages don't wait. Creditors don't wait. The IRS definitely doesn't wait. So families end up saying things like, we'll just sell it for now. We'll buy it back later. We didn't have a choice. But selling under pressure isn't strategy. It's surrender. Now, let's talk about retirement accounts in depth for a second. Yeah, your beneficiaries do receive them, but taxes may apply, and quite frankly, often they do. Required minimum distributions may apply. Market timing matters, and withdrawals can spike your income, causing tax. This means that an asset exists, but cash flow isn't clean or immediate. So families start liquidating piecemeal, losing value along the way. And that's not inheritance, that's erosion. Planning converts ownership into protection. So now here's the distinction that wealthy families understand. Ownership is about control. Liquidity is about survival. Life insurance isn't about death, it's about timing. It delivers tax-efficient, immediate cash at the exact moment everything else is frozen, delayed, or complicated. That cash buys time, covers debt, preserves assets, prevents forced sales. So, the family doesn't just inherit, they keep. This is why I named them isn't a plan. Naming a beneficiary is just step one. But stopping there is like handing somebody a house and no keys or no cash and no instructions. Real planning asks things like, what bills hit first? Where does the cash come from immediately? What assets need protection from liquidation or being sold in a rush? And who controls decisions under stress? If the answer to those questions isn't clear, the plan isn't finished. So, ladies and gentlemen, if this episode made you a little bit uncomfortable, I'm glad. That means you're paying attention. This series isn't about fear, it's about preventing regret. Because the families who lose the most wealth after death are the ones who thought being named was enough. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to follow this series and share it with somebody who thinks that beneficiary designation solves everything. And if you want to understand how liquidity protects ownership, not just replaces it, stay locked in. With that being said, wipe ass. We inherit plans and assets survive stress. But what it really means is wipe ass. Work in progress every day and see success. See you in the next one. Salute.